My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. Now, earlier today, there was an issue with the Hearthstone Blizzard, all of the servers that Blizzard has ever had, and they were being DDoSed, and it was not good. I wanted to play the game and I couldn't play the game, and that's bad. But, it seems to all be okay now. There might be an interruption, maybe, but apparently everything's okay, so I'll take their word on that. Let's make our purchase. Oh, none of these are in my requests, actually. Yeah, do what you want. Best constructed cards? That's about the closest that I have here. Alright then. I'm gonna choose the mage. And I'll be choosing the best constructed cards. So, not the best cards in Arena, the cards that are best in Constructed. The problem with choosing the cards that are best in Constructed, this is a request, by the way, by Brian Deacon. The problem with choosing the cards that are best in Constructed is there's a lot of different types of decks, right? You've got Freeze Mage, you've got Aggressive Secrets Mage, you've got Death Rattle Mage, you've got a lot of types of things that are being run at the moment, but I can tell you two things that aren't being run. There's no Giants Mage, and there's no Murloc Mage that's ever been run ever in the history of anything. But Big Game Hunter is very popular, kind of anti-meta tech. So we'll take the Big Game Hunter, because he is what I would assume to be the best of the constructed cards there. Cone of Cold is constructed in terms of Freeze Mage, and Ice Barrier is very similarly constructed in terms of Freeze Mage. River Clockalisk is not, so I'll take the Cone of Cold. Water Elemental versus Duplicate. Water Elemental actually isn't in any constructed decks, unfortunately. That's the big problem, right? Water Elemental, amazing, but it's not in constructed decks at all, ever. So Duplicate is, sometimes. None of those are ever in constructed decks, so I will take the Water Elemental. Flame Strike. Flame Strike is in basically every constructed deck that is run by a mage. Anti-aggression mages sometimes run Sen'jin Shieldmaster, but what they definitely always do is run Frost Nova if they're a Freeze Mage, so alright. All of these are bad. None of them are run in any mage decks whatsoever, so I'll take the Elven Archer because it extends the range of our spell power, our ability. So we've got, with an Elven Archer, with 3 mana, we can deal 2 damage, right? And we're developing a 1/1 as well, so it's kind of valuable. I would love to take the Knife Juggler, but we're doing the request, so Counterspell is occasionally used in the Secrets version of the current mage meta. Leper Gnome and Mana Worm are actually both used in the aggressive mage matchup. I'm gonna take the Mana Worm because Leper Gnome is bad. It just dies to hero abilities, and that's the problem with it. None of these are used in anything, so I'm gonna take the Sun Fury Protector because it's just the most solid out of them. None of these are really used in anything. The Sorcerer's Apprentice is occasionally seen in Freeze Mage, so that's the closest justification that I can have there. Loot Hoarder is running the Aggressive Mage, because it's a Death Rattle, right? It's similarly to the Leper Gnome earlier, is a Death Rattle effect to trigger the Undertaker. So it's actually the one to take out of those. Mirror Entity is running the Secret Mages. Ice Lance is run in Freeze Mage. The rest of them are not run in anything, so I have to take the Ice Lance. None of these are running... Well, actually, Arcane Intellect is running Freeze Mage for the card draw as well. Undertaker is in the Aggressive Mage. So Undertaker Loot Hoarder is what we're looking for. Unfortunately, that's like our only other Death Rattle in the entire game. Cobalt Geomancer is the poor man's... version of a... Blood Mage Thalnos, right? Because 2 mana plus 1 spell damage. So it's run in the budget version of the Freeze Mage. Flame Strike. I don't really have to justify myself there. Flamestrike and Sorcerer's Apprentice, just because the other ones are not running anything. Kirin Mage is running the Secrets Mage. Blizzard is running Freeze Mage. Okay, so we're getting some cards that are actually running things. Ethereal Arcanist and Violet Teacher are both run. Unfortunately, Stampede Encoder is better than both of them, but Ethereal Arcanist and Violet Teacher are actually run. I have 3 secrets, so I think Ethereal Arcanist is not that bad. I'll pick him up. Duplicate, again, is... I would really like to see a Mad Scientist. 2/2 Death Rattle, put a random secret from your deck into the playfield. None of these are running anything, so I'm going to take the one that fits my curve better, the Gurubashi Berserker. Frostbolt is run in the Freeze Mage. None of these are running anything, so I'm going to take the Yoga Magi, which fits my curve a little bit. Fireball is definitely running Freeze Mage, so is Loot Hoarder, but I'd rather take the Fireball, so I can justify that. Ice Lance is neither of the other two are. Oh man, this is unfortunate. Okay, and there's a Blizzard. I do not predict this deck to go pretty well. Okay, so let's have a look at, like, let's look at it and go, how many of these cards are actually useless for us, right? So, Ice Lance, both of them are basically useless. I mean, we can combo with Frostbolt and with either of our Blizzards, maybe with our Water Elemental, maybe with Frost Nova, maybe with... Shit, we have a lot of triggers for it. But it's still, we have to use Cone of Cold plus an Ice Lance to kill something, right? That's not efficient removal. It's very, very inefficient. These Sorcerer's Apprentices getting out really early Frostbolts and Arcane Intellects could be good. I'm really not liking how our 3-drop slot basically has 1 minion in it. The Kirin Mage. I mean, it also has the Big Game Hunter, but you don't play the Big Game Hunter by the Big Game Hunter's self, right? You use him as tech. I think this deck has basically no chance, because we're half split between a aggressive Secret Mage and half split between a Freeze Mage. And the interesting thing is, as I adjust my seating, the interesting thing is if you're not all in on one of the two, well, you basically just made yourself incredibly weak. Because you have the weaknesses of both decks without the strength of either. But this will cover the request. I would assume that just off the strength of our play, we should go at least 4 wins.
You asked for it.
Mana Worm into fucking Kobold? No, I have better 2-drops than that. I have Sorcerer's Apprentice. I have Loot Hoarder. Excuse me. So, he summons nothing this turn because he's not gonna have... Oh, okay. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Yeah, he wins. That's actually how bad that is. Okay, so that's a Fairy Dragon. I cannot target that with Fire Blast. So now he gets to kill the Mana Worm for free, and then I'm gonna have to summon another minion, which is gonna have to kill the Fairy Dragon, because he's gonna use the Fire Blast to kill my Loot Hoarder. So my board is gonna be clear. He's gonna have a 3-1. I've already lost 2 cards. I mean, I've gained 1 card back, but my tempo is so fucked. Yeah, I've lost. I can't target it with the hero power. That's it. That was a really bad opening. And the problem with that opening is we have a Mana Worm, but we don't have an incredible amount to back it up until turn 3. I mean, look at this. On turn 3, oh, yes, please. But up until then, no. Basically, I want the Elven Archer. Okay. I'm gonna develop Duplicate. And it's my hope that the Water Elemental goes out, the Water Elemental takes down 2 dudes, and then gets duplicated, comes back to my hand, and I summon another Water Elemental and play a spell. Right? So that's what I'm really aiming for here. It's unlikely to be super effective for me, unfortunately. I may want to save the Sorcerer's Apprentice for turn 6. So like Sorcerer's Apprentice, Arcane Intellect, Arcane Intellect. And that'd probably be pretty powerful. In fact, it would be pretty powerful. Oh, that's really good. Fireball to remove that. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm feeling a little better now. So the reason I want to be able to play both of the Arcane Intellects on the same turn that I play the Sorcerer's Apprentice is because it means that when the Sorcerer's Apprentice comes out, I immediately get a saving of 2 mana by playing both of those. So I could play a Water Elemental and something else. But it would have to be really good. So, Sorcerer's Apprentice. Arcane Intellect. Into Arcane Intellect. I mean... Don't try and stop me from drawing, bro. How fucking dare you? It's rude as shit. We can put out the Counterspell and the Ethereal Arcanist next turn, because I'm assuming he's going to kill the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So we're going to have a total of 7 mana. Counterspell plus Ethereal Arcanist means that we will have a 5/5 when it goes back to his turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. Especially if we can keep him alive. Also, we have a very strong turn 8, because we've got Water Elemental into Water Elemental. I'll also note that 5/5 is above 4 health. 6 health is above 4 health, right? You're noticing a trend here of things being above 4 health. You're being very aggressive. I have to assume off the back of that that you have, well, some form of, game winning. Okay, so I'm sorry,
I wonder.
Okay. How? Well, I have to assume that he has a lot of spells in his hand, right? That's the only reason you would do that. So I just want to remove as many threats as possible. Which means I want to... No, I can do this first. So Ice Lance goes here. Then I summon the Counterspell and the Ethereal Arcanist, and then I trade down. I end up with a 5/5. His 4/4 is frozen, so he would have to use a spell to remove my Ethereal Arcanist. But guess what, motherfucker? I put down a Counterspell. So you can use a Fireball, or you can use a Polymorph, but he's not going to do shit. And this Ethereal Arcanist is going to get a buff of +2/+2 every single turn that he stays alive. So if I can get him focused while I use my Water Elemental instead, well, then we're in a pretty good position.
Your magic shall not.
Ah, fuck. That's really good. Of course he has a silence. Okay, Water Elemental, and then trade. So, if he's gonna go directly for the face, I have to assume that he has a lot of spell damage in hand, right? Because he's a mage, so he's not got a lot of charge damage. He hasn't got a weapon, so he's got to have spells to deal that damage, right? So I'm assuming like Pyroblast, Fireball, Frostbolt, that type of thing. But I have a Counterspell. So, damn. Okay, I think that's him trying to trigger it. Wait, what? Oh, good, it is dead. I was wondering, what the fuck happened there? It looked like his secret still got played anyway. But no. Alas, it didn't. I'll draw my card. Okay, so if I play that, that only costs 2, but that actually doesn't save me any mana in the long run. I do want to play around the possibility of Flame Strike. So playing around the possibility of Flame Strike, what would that look like? It would probably look like Gurubashi Berserker. And they'll put the Sun Fury Protector on this side just in case he is charge damage that he has to finish the game. Just to kind of try and shore up percentage points. Hoot hoot. Come on, buddy, why you gotta hoot on my parade? I'm really glad I didn't end up playing the Mirror Entity because that's a fucking 2-1. I don't want that shit. Alright, yeah, he has like double Fireball or something in hand. There's no reason to do that without double Fireball. Okay.
I got it.
Okay, so I die to Flame Strike if I play any of these minions without having something to do with them.
Wanna blow something up?
Oh, man. Oh, are you kidding me? It actually put the Gurubashi Berserker into the position that he can Fire Blast it. That is the stupidest shit. I have to now assume that that is not Flame Strike.
I got this.
Duplicate? Yep. Two of those are Mad Bomber. Don't know what that card is. Don't know what that card is, right? I'm just saying right now, neither of the two cards I don't know are he top decked Flame Strike. No, it's the one at the back of the hand. I had to play my hand out anyway. There's no way I could win just holding back.
Let the pain
Okay, he's just going to be able to draw a card every turn. Excellent, that's pretty synergistic value. He's going to be able to draw 3 cards right now because, you know, we're playing this game. No, okay, not 3 cards. Insane. Did I already knock the eye out? I don't recall doing that. Another Mad Bomber, here we go. Oh, I'm so sorry. Mad Bomber actually fucked you over. Is that the gnome? Yay. Game's basically over, by the way. Everyone can go home now. Nice lands. Yay. Look, Ma, I don't die this turn. At Flame Strike turn. 1 card in hand. He would have held the Flame Strike. I guess I just had to play, like, really optimistically. And sometimes that just turns around and, you know, kind of nibbles off your nads. Draw a card. Here we go. Draw a card. No. And such is the end of me. You know what? Here, have 2 cards. Alright, 0-1. Now, this is actually a blessing in disguise that no one is completely aware of, including myself. What it means to go 0-1 is that now I have to verse the people who went 0-1, and that's excellent. Oh my god, those are probably the only people we're gonna have a chance at beating. So remember when I said 4 wins? Let me just revise that. No. Fairy Dragon Opener was probably, like, because I managed to seize tempo back after that, but the Fairy Dragon Opener was really big. Having a non-spell way to deal with... Having so many silences in his deck was really big as well. Oh well. Gapheus! Malfurion.
You asked for it.
Big Game Hunter. Mirror Entity can be used as a 3-drop. Oh my god. This would be really good if I was, you know, a freeze mage. Unfortunately, I am not. Not even slightly. And that's a problem for us now. Gapheus. I'm gonna yank on this. I'm gonna close that and turn this a bit. Gapheus, it is your turn. Are you aware of that, friend? Okay. Your turn again. Nothing I want to play with 0 mana. Okay. I have 2 options. Number 1 is I wait until next turn, and then I use Mana Worm Coin Duplicate, or Mana Worm Coin Mirror Entity. The other option is I use Mirror Entity right now.
What to do? What to do?
I think I need to use the Mirror Entity right now. Because he's going to advance to 4 mana really quickly, and if he casts a Yeti, or even just like an Ogre Magi, or anything like that, I'm fucked. I lose then. So yeah, I need to play the Mirror Entity aggressively so that he has to play something that is probably not worth his while. Like that. I also could have played Kirin Tor Mage and then something this turn, but there's neither of these that I really want to duplicate. The Kirin Tor Mage is pretty strong by himself, but at the same time, if I could get the Kirin Tor Mage out, Ice Lance, and Counterspell in a single turn, and get value from those, that'd be pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna go Kirin Tor Mage into Duplicate. And then I'm gonna make the trade. Am I gonna make the trade? Yeah, because I don't want him to trade down. So now, if he kills the Kirin Tor Mage, I get to cast a Kirin Tor Mage and a Counterspell, so I actually get value. Yay, Kirin Tor! Oh, okay, here's the Bolt of Hisoga.
Your magic shall not save.
Silence doesn't help you. Did you assume that that would come back to my hand and still be silenced? Because that's a little weird.
For Dalaran.
This guy is like anti-valuing himself, but the thing is, I don't have the minions to punish him for it, so he can do it all he likes.
I can taste the mana.
He can 2-for-1 himself all he likes, and I can't punish him. Feels bad, man. There's no reason to hit either of those, because both of those die to the Water Elemental anyway. The only reason I would want to hit the Mana Addict is if I assumed the Mana Addict was going to be able to somehow kill the Water... without taking any damage. It would have to be able to do it without taking any damage as well. That's the important thing. Okay. He still has to trade both of them for the Water Elemental, I'll remind you. And then I have Duplicate. Oh, man. Do you understand that that goes down? Ooh, that's unfortunate. So I will actually this time ping the Kobold Geomancer, because it means that, first off, Cone of Cold, AoE, will kill it. So all of the cards that he just drew, he can cast them as minions, and then I'll be able to kill them with the Cone of Cold. But it also means that if he doesn't use it effectively this turn, I can just kill it for free, basically. Cone of Cold AoE would have already killed it because of the Ogre Mage. You're right. Yeah, my bad. I forgot that. Okay. I basically have Blizzard as a Flame Strike right now because I have the 2 spell damage minions on the board. I'm also freezing his face consistently, so his ability to use Shapeshift to make really good trades is low. Is very low.
I must safeguard the land.
Oh, you prick.
I'm ready.
Oh my god. Cobalt Geomancer into Blizzard is actually really good right now. And game is over. There's no way he can get back into this. If he plays something like a, Ironbark Protector, that's fine. He played an Ironbark Protector and I kill it with a big Game Hunter. There's really no way for him to get back into this.
I can see.
Well played. I would have liked to draw those cards. That would have been fun. Well played. 1-1. Don't expect us to get much further than this, but maybe we might get the daily quest for Spellmaster, so there's that at least. Also, we're gonna get a pack, so there's that as well. I don't know when GVG is actually released, GVG being Gnomes versus Goblins, Goblins versus Gnomes, whichever order in which it is actually correct to say so. I don't know when that's released. As soon as it's released, I'm gonna be just doing I'm gonna be recording like 12 hours a day, right? I want to get a lot of content for that out as soon as I possibly can. I'm looking for Loot Hoarder. Holy shit, is that really good? That might be really good. Oh, fuck you. Addy's the perfect card. Now I can't play Undertaker. Because if I play Undertaker, the Zombie Chow kills it for free. I can't even play it. I'm so glad he doesn't have a 2-drop to follow up. Jesus. That could have gotten bad really quickly. Okay, so what I'm thinking is this turn I play Kirin Mage and duplicate. There's no reason not to. Kirin Mage, duplicate. And then next turn I play the Ethereal Arcanist, and unless he's killed my Kirin Mage this turn, and then I get 2 Kirin Mages back, then the Ethereal Arcanist is a 5/5. Okay, that's fine. 2 Kirin Mages. Yay, now I just need to draw the rest of my secrets. Mirror Image, specifically, come to me. If he plays a, Sentient Shieldmaster or... How many of those do you have? Next turn, I can coin Blizzard, if need be. So, we'll keep an eye out for that. That's why I did the ping that I did, by the way. Coin Blizzard. So, obviously, when I did that ping, it tells him, hey, I have coin Blizzard. Right? There's no way that he, doesn't try to play around that now. So I'm gonna Ice Lance that, counterspelled. Spellbender, really?
We have many secrets.
Bring out your dead.
I did not expect it to be Spellbender. It doesn't matter either way, though. there's my mirror image. So he can summon something big, which is going to be immune to Blizzard, or he can summon something small, which dies to Blizzard. And if he summons something big, which is immune to Blizzard, then he gets to suffer the wrath of Mirror Entity. Okay, do nothing. Bold move, Cotton. I'm behind, but I'm not too far behind. I can definitely still win this. He knows it's Mirror Entity right now, so there's no reason to play anything that's worth killing.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
There you go. Yeah, I thought for a second there he was going to kill the wrong one, and that would have been hilarious.
I'll put it on your tab.
I'll put it on your tab. Frost Nova? No. How do I ensure or assure myself of getting value? I think he knows I have Blizzard. I just need to play the Blizzard now. So that he stops playing around Blizzard, so that when I draw my next Blizzard or my Flame Strike, then I can punish him. So now he's going to flood the board, is what I assume. There's a Spellbender.
Squire, attend me.
Silverhand Knight.
Ready, sir.
And I can stall for when I draw, because I have Frost Nova. So I'll start by doing the draw there. Game Hunters, okay.
Push forward.
Now I don't even need to stall for it. What am I waiting for? I am waiting for my next spells, my next secret, so I need Counterspell. And then it's going to be Kirin-Tor, Counterspell, Ethereal Arcanist on the same turn. Cost a total of 7 mana. So if that happens on turn 10, I can use Frost Nova as well to try and, you know, sure things up. Looks like I'm going to have to use Fireball here. Oh, man. I'm going to save the Big Game Hunter, because I think if I don't hit anything with Big Game Hunter, I'm going to lose the game anyway. That's the problem. When you have a bad deck, you almost have to make bad plays so that you don't lose. At this point, I fully expect that he has lethal in hand, by the way.
We have many secrets.
Boom. Bang. Freeze. Look! It's all of the value that we were trying to set up for so very long, and it's basically going to do nothing. I would like Flame Strike. I have 2 Flame Strikes in my deck, and I've never fucking drawn one. How crazy is that?
Someday I'll be just like you.
That's a Flame Strike. Bye, Flame Strike. Unfortunately, now my Ethereal Arcanist does not get buffed every time.
For Dalaran.
I'm not going to play the Big Game Hunter. Because if I play the Big Game Hunter, I still lose to Fireball. Right? It doesn't matter. But it means that I don't lose to something like Deathwing. Of course he has another Flame Strike. Of course. Why wouldn't he? Second flame strike, of course. Jesus. And that's the end of the game. Well, no, I can...
I've got the beast in my sight.
Yeah, look at that. I froze your minion. What are you gonna do now, motherfucker? Minion can't do shit, except for make all of your spells cheaper. I lose. Well played. Oh, what? You had lethal!
Well played.
Alright, fuck it, man. If that's how we're playing this video game, that's how we're playing this video game. Let's see if we can somehow win. Not gonna happen. But let's see if we can. Not gonna happen. But let's see if we can. Yoshiki,
Well
you need to
played.
play Deathwing right now. Yoshiki, that is not Deathwing. That is not on the approved cards list. I just said Deathwing and you didn't play it. How goddamn diddly dare you? I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. What are we? 1-2? Yeah, 1-2. Shit. So this is basically one of the arenas that I like to call an expensive pack. By which I mean, I paid 150 gold for a pack. Because I'm going to get a pack at the end. You always get a pack. And I paid 150 gold to get into the arena. So basically nothing happened in the arena, except I got a pack. And it costs a lot. Oh, doggy. A worthy opponent. Not again. The mage.
Ask for it.
What's
My
his
magic
name?
will tear you
Mirror
apart.
Image is basically my only solid 3-play. I'm gonna keep the Elven Archer because... Exactly. Because of...
Bring out your dead.
So there's the Undertaker. I need him to be so scared of the Undertaker that he like coins and loses value.
Oh, goody.
Yay. Well, no, he's gonna Fire Blast. There's no reason not to. I was about to say, on the bright side, if he were to play a 2-1 as well, I'd be able to kill it with the Elven. Oh my god, look at all the value. But I couldn't play the Elven Archer and Mirror Entity or anything like that, so there's no reason playing either. I mean, either. Sorry. Fuck. That's actually really good for me. Is this because we're this low now?
One shot, one
I obviously do not want to duplicate the the 1 mana 1/1 with a battle cry deal 1 damage. Do not want to duplicate that Elven Archer. Ping? Ping? Oh, he did the ping. That's a smart move. I do not know how I will conquer someone with such good moves. I need to keep something on the board, because I have nothing that sticks to the board, right? I basically have no minions in my deck. Look at all this. Look at all this shit. What have all these cards got in common? Hint, it's this word right here, the one that says spell. Not minion. Spell. Okay, well the thing about that is... And he's gonna kill my Acidic Swamp Ooze next turn anyway, so I might as well kill it myself, and then summon a 2/3. I might have been able to set him up for Blizzard there.
Truth
No,
is my shield.
it's too much. Okay. Alright. Let's see if he plays into Flame Strike. I want him to make the attack, so the Sunwalker hits my Sun Fury. And then play, everything that has 4 health. So, the things that he just played is no, don't do that.
We have many secrets.
Okay. There's a very efficient use of my my Ice Lance there. I still 2-for-1'd myself, by the way, because he got a card draw off the Loot Hoarder. So I'm still, you know, kind of SOL there. Is that Counterspell? Would that be Counterspell? Would you hold a Counterspell for now?
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
You would hold a Counterspell for now, wouldn't you? You're that kind of person. Oh my god, it wasn't a Counterspell. Holy shit. Oh, boy. Still could be Spellbender. Still could be not Vaporize or Ice Barrier. Oh, he Morphed it. Oh, you fucker! So he kills that, now I get 2 sheeps, right? So I've got basically 2 wisps. Woo. I kind of want him to play something big, like 5 mana big, and then I'll just sacrifice my my sheep. Why not kill the sheep? Thank you, though. I now just want to keep this motherfucker ready with spells. So duplicate, another duplicate. Ooh. Maybe if he dies, I get 2 of them. And then I play the 2 of them and a duplicate. No, wait, that's not... I don't have enough mana to accomplish that type of a task.
My shield for Argus.
What you want?
Flame Strike number 2. Here we go. Top deck the Flame Strike. Top dick that Flame... That's not a Flame Strike. In all of my years of education, I've learned one thing. Kobold Geomancer is not equal to Flame Strike. Yay, grow again. It's a 7-5 now. How will you deal with a 7-5? With Big Game Hunter that you've been holding in your hand the whole goddamn game? Is that what you're gonna do? Big Game Hunt me? How dare you? That's rude. Frankly, I'm a little offended. Why? Should have attacked with the thing, then the Fire Blast. Well, you're a tricky one, McAllister. Fuck me. He's just putting out good minions. It's kind of difficult to go against, if I'm completely honest with you. Boom! Okay. I don't want him to have a way to kill my Kobold Geomancer, or to block my Kobold Geomancer from killing his Spectral Knight. Because all I have at this point is spells. Baby, it's all I have. Please, no, don't play this card. Be unplayable. Okay. Really good. We are in a really good position. For one very important reason. He has a Flame Strike in hand. I'm a fucking idiot. That's the card he didn't play. Why would you play a Flame Strike if you were clearing that board? Frostbolt. So it's not a Flame Strike. So you're telling me there's a chance.
Engaging TC-130
Right.
into dislocation.
Not a Flame Strike. I will probably Ice Lance it, though. Now, why have I Ice Lanced it? Well, it means that by the time it is out of Ice Lance, I'll have a 7-6 on the field. And he won't. That's very important.
You call that a weapon?
Okay, like that. Just go for the face. Fuck it, man. Anything that he could use to try and get back in the game is going to be blocked by a counterspell. So, Flame Strike? No. Actually, no. I can think of one thing that would get him back in the game. And it would be... the... Oh, please give me Flame Strike. Flame Strike, Flame Strike, Flame Strike. Do I not have another Flame... I don't think I have another Flame Strike in this deck. That trades there. Yeah, I was looking for another Flame Strike, but I don't think I have another one. Did I play both? Fuck it, man. Dude, I checked out mentally 40 minutes ago. And we've only been recording for 46 minutes. I'm on the fucking beaches in Tahiti right now. I don't... Look, Ma, I froze her face. She now cannot use a weapon. So kill the biggest threat, or kill something that you want duplicated. Alright, that's an unfortunate decision for you. You're not going to be able to make that big enough, fast enough for me to be scared of. Alright. And I can develop my whole board because Counterspell is going to block anything that he's about to do. He can't even draw into something, so I'm fine. Oh, smart move, but what are you gonna kill? Nice work, I guess. Well played.
Well played.
Boom. Bang. Alright. We are 2-2. If we make it to 3-3, by the way, if we actually reach parity with this bullshit, well, I'm gonna lose a lot of faith in humanity in general. Fuck me, it's hot in here. I'm gonna open a window. There might be a little bit of background noise, but I cannot sweat. It's not good. Also, it's probably going to mess with the lighting a little bit because there's a sun out there.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
This is interesting. I can keep the Mana Worm and trade viciously up by using Mana Worm and then on turn 2 coin Arcane Intellect. Oh man, that is way too much. The sound of cars is way too much. Fuck. And now I can't play the Mana Worm on turn 1 because he's got a Zombie Chow already out. So I do have a Sorcerer's Apprentice, but I don't want to trade it for that because I have so many spells. Oh, fuck yes. I was thinking, if he doesn't develop anything this turn, then I can do some really cool stuff. So, I want to do Mana Worm into Sorcerer's Apprentice into coin Arcane Intellect. So I can only do that next turn, which means that this turn I want to do this. Hopefully his response to that is Fire Blast, because he didn't have anything on 2 mana to play. Not good.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I'll give it a shot.
I'll trade it in because I don't want him to use Fire Blast. If he kills the Sorcerer Apprentice, then I can kill the Twilight Drake really easily. If he kills the Mana Worm, then I'll just use whatever I can with the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So, like, Arcane Intellect, draw into Frostbolt, hopefully. Mr. B. Are you prepared for the Wrath of Khan? You do not appear adequately prepared, friend. Taking time for your decisions. No one needs to take time for their decisions. Oh, big game hunter. Give me that big game hunting. Come on. That's not a big game hunter.
Mind if I roll me?
Alright. I'll play how I'm expected to, just for the moment. Sigh. Luckily, he can't develop anything too big, because of the, Venture Code. Really? Not gonna attack down. Interesting. Probably correct. That's an important thing to note. I'm gonna play Kirin Tor into Duplicate, into Attack, into Kill. So the thing is, if he kills the Kirin Tor this turn, he sets himself up for Blizzard. If he doesn't kill the Kirin Tor this turn, then my Ethereal Arcanist kind of comes out onto the board and wrecks shit. Of course, this is barring any hand fuckery, so basically Frostbolt is the only thing that I'm really scared of from his hand. Also, maybe the Stormpike Commando? Stormforge Rifleman? Whatever it is. The 5 mana, 4/2 that deals 2 damage Battlecry. That, I guess, I'm also scared of. We'll just have to see. Fuck. It is hand fuckery. Not a big fan of hand fuckery. Right. I want to top deck a spell. A secret. Nice lance. Not good enough. So I'm gonna freeze you. And the reason that's important is because now, since I have 2 spell damage on the field, Flame Strike poses a threat immediately to that. Okay, of course he has a Flame Strike. Where's my big game hunter when I need him? Jesus.
We have many secrets.
We have many secrets. We have many secrets. Are we gonna see the second Flame Strike? Here we go. He has it. He has to. No? Oh, Fireball for the face. Another Fireball. I'm noticing a distinct lack of second Fireball there.
For Dalaran.
Duplicate. Okay.
For Dalaran.
So, Duplicate is weird for one very important reason. It costs 5 mana, and it will make the next one cost 8. So you can't cast both of them in the same day. Yeah, okay, you got 5 rolls. That's why you do, Fireball to the face and basically don't care about removal at all, if you are certain that you have lethal. So, 2-3, you know what? Fuck it, man. Best I could do with that. Although, I will note, that marks the end of the throw runs. We now have no requests for throwing runs. So we can just play and have fun and go, hopefully, more than 2 wins. Because, Jesus, some of these have been atrocious. Just in terms of performance, hopefully commentary not wise. Yeah, all of that's pretty bad. Alright, let's get back to the title screen so that I can say that my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been The Binding of Isaac. No, it hasn't! And the name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena. Whoops. We've been playing a mage. We specifically picked the best constructed cards and not the best arena cards. We ended up kind of neither Arthur nor Martha. We were kind of in between, and we lost a lot of the strength that we possibly could have gotten out of the deck from that. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. What's the name of the deck? The name of the deck, quickly. Name of the deck. Foundation. Because it had shoddy foundations for a construction. Eh? Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist down in the description below if you want to watch more Hearthstone content done by me. Up until next time, hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we'll see you next time. Fuck! That was all said really weird. Up until next time, hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we'll see you next time. What the fuck are you even talking about? Bye.